discuss A Thing of Beauty. The poem A Thing of Beauty was written by John Keats. Before starting the poem, let us discuss at least 2 points about the poet John Keats. The poet John Keats, he belongs to the Romantic period. He was born in 1795 and he was died in 1821. Then now come to let us discuss about the poem A Thing of Beauty. Before starting the poem A Thing of Beauty, we have to know some facts about the poem A Thing of Beauty. Actually, the poem A Thing of Beauty was taken from Endymion. Okay, it is taken from Endymion, and the poem Endymion is written by John Keats. Okay, then from the main poem, main book, the main book means the name of the main book is Endymion, and from this main book 21 lines are being taken. Okay, and a name and a title is given A Thing of Beauty. Okay, then the thing of beauty, then this line A Thing of Beauty is a joy forever. Then this A Thing of Beauty is the first line of the main book Endymion. Okay, if we read the main poem the Endymion, there will get the first line A Thing of Beauty. From the first line, the title of the poem is being taken, and the poem Endymion, it was composed or written in 1817 and it was published in 1818. Okay, then this poem A Thing of Beauty or Endymion, it was written in heroic couplet. Okay, we know that means rhyme scheme, heroic couplet. Then heroic couplet means let me say that the last word of the first line is forever. Okay, forever. It is not writing properly. Forever. Okay, it is, as it is not writing, I am saying verbally. Okay, then the last word of the first line is forever, and the last word of the first line is never. So we can see that there means there is similarity between the ever and never. So this poem is written in this way. This is called heroic couplet. Okay, and the means if we say about the meter, then the poem is written in iambic pentameter. Okay, it is written in iambic pentameter. So now we can discuss the poem A Thing of Beauty. Then before starting it, I can give means I want to put forward the overview of the poem. Then in this poem, the poet is saying that then the beautiful things around us, the beautiful things that we can see around us, always gives us pleasure. Beautiful things is a everlasting thing. It never ends. What a thing we have seen yesterday, the same thing if we see today, and the same thing if we see in the future, then the means and if the thing is beautiful, then the beautiful things always looks beautiful. Along with the passing of the time, the beautiful things will the beauty of the beautiful things always increases, but it never decreases. In our present time, in our present society, so many problems, so many sorrows, suffering, so many ills and evils are there in our life. But in spite of, and there is means we are losing our hopes, we are losing our interest to live in this earth. But in spite of all this, so many things are there in the world, so many beautiful things are there in the world that gives us hope. What hope is being given? The beautiful things gives us hope to live, to survive as much as we can. Now let us start the poem. Then the first line, A Thing of Beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness. In the first line, the poet is saying that a thing of beauty is a joy forever. The poet is saying that whatever beautiful things we can see around us always gives joy to us. If you see a beautiful thing, then the beautiful things give you joy. It never makes you cry. Its loveliness increases means a beautiful thing that looks beautiful, that gives me joy, then in future also it will also look joy, and along with the increasing of the time, these beautiful things will give me joy only. It will never make me cry. It will never pass into nothingness. The poet says that the beautiful thing never pass into nothingness means the beautiful things never fades. The beauty of the beautiful thing always increases. it never goes into nothingness, means it never fades. But will keep a bower of quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams. But will keep a bower quiet for us. Here the poet, here metaphor we can see, okay? We can say a bower quiet for us. The poet here means a bower means a tree, okay? Means a bower of quiet. What is the meaning? It means that the shade under a tree, okay? Then one tree is there and the shade of the tree means the shady place under a tree. Then we all know that the shady place under a tree always gives us joy. The poet here draws a comparison between the shady place of a tree and the beautiful things. Just a shady place gives us means in a shady place we can take rest, we can take rest, we can means sleep. Yes, we can sleep in a nice way. Just like the shady place, beautiful things also spread, also gives us a pleasure, where we can take a sweet dreams, means we can sleep perfectly, we can and health means we can stay healthily and quiet breathing, and we can take smooth breathing. We know that at present time we have no time to take breathe, we have no time to lead a peaceful life. So the poet is saying that just like a shady place, the beautiful things also gives us pleasure, and under the pleasure we can lead a peaceful life. Therefore on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Therefore on every morrow means morning. So the poet is saying that therefore on every morrow, as therefore means as at the very first the poet says that beautiful things gives us pleasure. After that the poet is saying that as beautiful thing gives us pleasure, so he is saying that therefore on every morning are we wreathing. Here it is written that are we wreathing. Okay, then actually it should be we are wreathing, but the poet here written are we wreathing, and we know that if it is written means if there is inversion of the regular grammatical means order of words, then it is called inversion. Okay, so it is in the are we wreathing, it is an instance of, we know that it is a rhetorical device, and it is an instance of what means inversion. Therefore on every morning are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. So many problems are there in your life, but every morning means every day the beautiful things of nature bind us to the earth to live a peaceful life. In spite of despondence, of the inhuman dearth of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching. Then despite means in spite means despite of despondence, we know that despondence means despair. Of the inhuman dearth, we should, as a human being, we should means what should our nature be? Our nature should be good, we should be moral, we should be kindful to others, we should be helpful to others. But instead of kind, we are cruel, we are showing our cruelty to others. So the poet is saying that though there are despondence, there are despair in the world, there is cruelty among men, and there is death of noble nature. We should good qualities, but we should have good quality, but we don't have good qualities because of our cruelty. We have lost our noble natures, and the gloomy days, and the days that means most of us were spending the days and we are not happy. So many problems are there in our life, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching, and so many unhealthy conditions are there, so many problems, sorrows are there, and these problems, these sorrows never led us to lead a peaceful life. Yes, in spite of all, the poet is saying that yes, in spite of all the problems, in spite of ills and evils, sorrows and sufferings of our life, some shapes of beauty moves away the pall. Means some shapes of beauty means some beautiful things moves away, means withdraw, unveil the palls, means the curtain. What curtain? The curtain of despair, the curtain of despondence, the curtain of problems. Some beautiful things, they are unveiling the problems of our life and giving us joy. From our dark from our dark spirits, such as means the beautiful things the beautiful things are taking away the means sorrows and sufferings of our life from our dark spirits. Then as we are not happy, we are sad, so our spirit is dark. There is darkness, there is sadness in our spirit, and the beautiful things moving away the spirit, dark spirits means the problems of our life and giving us joy, such as the moon, such as the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon. Then the poet said so many times that beautiful things gives us dash dash dash. Then what are the things that what are the beautiful things that gives us pleasure? Now the poet is saying the name of the beautiful things are the sun, the moon, the trees old and young, means trees, old trees as well as young trees, sprouting a shady boon. Sprouting means spreading a shady boon. We know that boon means what? Boon means blazing. Then what are the beautiful things? The poet is saying that the sun, the moon, trees old and young, these all are the beautiful things of the nature, and these beautiful things are giving pleasure to us, are giving pleasure to us and helping us to live a peaceful life. For simple sheep, and the poet is also saying that simple sheep, we know that what is sheep, and one point I must say that sheep is an instance of means it is a symbol of innocence, okay, and such are daffodils. We know that daffodils is one kind of flower, and it is also beautiful. With the green world they live in, means the daffodils, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling convert make. After that the poet is saying that clear rills, and you know that rills means small streams, okay, the streams, the waterfall that is coming out from the uppermost hill, means the water or the stream that comes from the uppermost hill, and know that whenever the streams coming out, then the water, we know that if there is water, then the atmosphere of that place means remain cool. So the poet is saying that the means clear rills means small stream that is coming out from the wood, that is moving here and there in the mountain, then they are means though it is hot day, it is summer days, but these rills, these beautiful streams, it is also spreading coolness coolness, though it is summer, means though it is hot, but it is spreading coolness. So we also can say that the clear rills also an instance of beautiful things that gives pleasure to us. It is said that for themselves a cooling convert make against the hot season. I have already told the mid forest break, rich with sprinkle of fair musk rose blooms, and the poet is also said that fair musk rose, it is also a flower, and this flower has nice fragrance, and this fragrance gives us also gives us pleasure. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead. After that the poet is saying that the noble man, the noble people who led a peaceful life, the great warriors who did so many things for our country, for our world, and now they are dead, but what they did for us, they are means the things that they did for us, these things are also beautiful. And such too is the grandeur of the doom we have imagined for the mighty dead. All lovely tales that we have heard or read, and so many beautiful things that we have read through books, that we have heard from our from the elder members of family. Then these things are also beautiful, because these also give us pleasure. This also brings pleasure in our mind. So these things are also beautiful. An endless fountain of immortal drink. An endless fountain, we know that fountain means source of water, okay, source of water, or we also can say that cataract, then or waterfall. Then endless fountain or immortal drink, the poet is saying that all the beautiful things, then the beautiful things just like immortal drink to us. We know that immortal means that never, means everlasting, that never ends, okay. Then the poet is saying that all the beautiful things just like a immortal drink to us, means one kind of pleasure, one kind of drink that never ends. Here we can see metaphor is there, because immortal drink, here a comparison is being drawn between the immortal drink and immortal drink and beautiful things. The poet is saying that the beautiful things is just like the immortal drinks that gives us pleasure forever, it never ends, pouring unto us from the heavens bring. And these beautiful things, these are coming from to us in spite of our despondence. They are giving pleasure to us and making us happy. And the poet is saying that these all the beautiful things are coming out from the heaven or the paradise. Okay, then actually the poet means to say that these are the blessings, these are the gift by the creator. Okay, this much only. Thanks.